welcome to the One Up Game Podcast, episode 288. Getting up there. I don't know if you're going to do anything special for the 300th, but we'll see. We'll see. We're in talks with a couple of the guys, sort of like migrating this to be a video, like a weekly video show, and they'll take over the podcast, and they'll be doing the podcast-y thing every week. And I'll jump on when I can. I love doing this because it's like I can record my scripts, my bits, and just edit it in and get the video up. I don't have to be on a time scale with other members of the team. I do a lot of night shifts, a lot of weird hour shifts and days and stuff. So it's just easier to do a recorded show for me. But anyway, this is the One Up Game Podcast. Me, David, One Up Gaming, episode 288. So please go to our website, which is oneupgaming.co.uk. It'll be on the screen just then. We've got another website, which is ougtech.co.uk, again on the screen. And this week we are sponsored by this big thing in the middle of the screen right now, which is the Games Inspired Music album, available from all streaming, all downloading platforms. 20% of each sale will go to the Child's Play charity. And I guess I'll just get straight into it. You can also buy our first 100 podcasts. It's a USB cassette style thing. So it looks like a cassette tape, but it's like a USB stick, and it's got the first 100 podcasts built in there. And £1 of each sale will go to the Diabetes UK charity. So that's the spiel, and I'll just get straight into the games that I've played this week. So I'm going first. So Obsessive Compulsive Gamer. Sorry mate, you and Bertram take a back seat for a minute. The first game that I played this week, it's probably gonna be, I don't want to hype it up too much, but it's probably gonna be my game of the year at the end of the year. It was stunning, absolutely breathtaking. And that game is Elden Ring. I've always enjoyed the Dark Souls sort of games, but to me, yes, I know you fast travel and you move around the maps and levels, but a lot of it was, I would call it like the old Doom sort of style sort of games, where it's like corridor to corridor, funneled through to get to where you're going. Whereas this one, it's weird. It's like a big open map built on top of another map, built on top of another map. So you can go along, jump down, and it's another sprawling landscape. And the graphics are amazing. The backgrounds, they are truly awe-inspiring of how amazing they look. I was taken away by this game. I really was. It was one of the best games I've played for years, absolutely years.
Champions, welcome! A celebration of war! Paragon Festival!
I pray that the guidance of grace abandons you.
Why accept the burden of their grace, or be fooled by the dogmatic ramblings of the fingers? Rise with us against the Earth Tree.
Never met someone with a taste for brawn or trust. We'd make good mates, I reckon.
I bid thee travel the path of the Lord. And once all is done, we shall see each other once more. Now, go forth. Become Elden Lord.
Next up, I'm just going to rattle through all three of them, and I'll just put clips up of the games as I'm going through them, because this is like a series of games. I bought like the box set sort of thing of them, and that is the Batman Return to Arkham. So you get the Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and I also got the Batman Arkham Knight game. So all 3 games made by Rocksteady, I think, the guys from London who did Urban Chaos years ago. Anyway, that's another game. But these games, I must be like one of the weird people where I absolutely truly loved Arkham Asylum. Very tight, confined spaces, story propelling game. The narrative was gripping, the characters were amazing, everything just felt great, the fighting mechanics, the gameplay, all that just fit together amazingly well. And what they did was, with the sequel, like every sequel has to be bigger, better, that sort of thing. So they made it into an open world sort of game, and for me, I just felt that the tight scripting of the original game was slightly lost. It was still a very good game, but I just loved the original so much. And in that regard, the Batman Arkham Knight, again, is very similar to those other games in the open world sort of setting. And again, I just feel that the added sort of like Batmobile sections don't make up for the lost amazing tight scripting of the story of the original sort of game. All amazing games. I just think that the first one's a 10 and the other 2 are 8s or 9s. So they're all amazing games. All look amazing, play amazing. It's just that slight story pushing narrative going. So that's the Batman sort of games. All amazing, all great. Next up, I had a quick go at SimCity Buildit on my phone, and it's SimCity in name alone. It is just a game where they want you to put money in, and I think it's depressing. I really do. I mean, I still think they could do, like, release SimCity Classic and just basically release the Super Nintendo version on the mobile game and charge £1 for it. You know, just market it on the Play Store and put it on Apple Arcade, that sort of thing. And I would buy it. I think it's an amazing game, the original. And I just don't like the fact that, yes, it's free, but they want you to put money into the game. And I would get it if it was free to play and then they put timing restraints on the game, and then it's basically said pay £1 and all that gets taken away. But it doesn't. You pay £1 to unlock that for the day, and then in 3 or 4 days time it asks you for another £1, and then another £1, and then another £1. So by the time you're into the game, you forget how much you put in, and you might have paid like 50-60 quid, and it's like, it's a little mobile game, and it's just not worth that sort of money. I played Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown, and this is the one that I think AM2 went back and did on the PlayStation 4, and they used the game engine that's been in the Yakuza series. So they had a lot of the Yakuza team coming to help optimize and stuff. But it does look good, it plays really well, and I really want to see Virtua Fighter 6, I really do. I mean, I'd even settle for if they did like the Street Fighter 2 sort of thing, where they strip out a lot of the over the top bloated sort of things of the years, go back to like the Virtua Fighter 2 sort of style, and then build upon that again, just nice shiny graphics. But Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown is an amazing game. I don't know if it's just my PlayStation 4 that's acting really slow, dying on me, but it just seems to take an absolute age to not even load the game. Just when you turn the PlayStation on, it just, the little pictures and icons just don't pop in. You have to wait 20 minutes for it to all sort of like load in. It's just annoying. So But that's not the game's fault, that's the PlayStation's fault. Anyway, Virtua Fighter 5, recommend it, an amazing game. Next up, random game, My Little Riding Champion. Now this game, I didn't know what to expect, but you start off, I don't know if you inherit or you get given your uncles or your some relations, sort of like farm sort of thing, stables or something, and the horse is already gone, so you have to talk to some people in the stables. You have to follow the trail, find the horse, calm the horse down, ride it back to the stables, clean it, give it new shoes and all this, that, the other. And I actually got quite into the game. It's a full open world sort of game. It's not big, massive budget blockbuster sort of game. It's just a simple, easy to use, kid friendly, looks nice, plays okay, and if you're into horses, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I couldn't believe how well the game actually played. So yeah, I think it's on sale. If you're interested in like horses and riding and all that sort of stuff, buy it for your little ones. It's a good little game. And the last two things, as always, the Football Manager series that we're playing, Spenny to Premi, and we've just started to get the Ridge Racer 6 series up and running, where this one is, can we complete Ridge Racer 6? That's it. I'm going to play the game, see if I can complete the game. I don't complete many games. I'm really crap at games. I grew up in the 90s where it was arcade, so I love racing games, fighting games, shoot 'em up sort of games, brawlers, that sort of stuff, where it's like you put your 10p in, well, I guess nowadays you put your quid in, and you play the game for 10, 20 minutes, and then you turn it off. I'm not a big, massive fan of role-playing games. There's not many of them that catch my eye. I just don't like the overarching sort of story. I don't have 3 hours to sit there just to do tutorials. I do enjoy sort of like proper narrative pushed single player content, like the Arkham sort of games, but Batman Arkham Asylum, the Telltale sort of Walking Dead sort of games, the Batman series they did, that sort of stuff where it's pushing the narrative through. I love that sort of stuff. But yeah, so that is what I've been playing this week. So, Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, please take it away and let us know what you've been playing.
Ladies and gentlemen, now the first question you might be asking is, OCG, why can't we see your handsome face? And I have a very simple but complicated answer for that, ladies and gentlemen. I am currently in my favorite brothel of all time, and sadly, they do not allow cameras in here. As much as I've tried to snuggle one in the past. Snuggle? Snuggle? I think I meant smuggle. So, over my wonderful voice, you will see random pictures of yours truly. Hopefully, none of my nudes made its way in there, but if they did, enjoy. So, this is the games I've been playing this week. And like my Colonel Mustard, this is a relatively short list. So this week I have been playing Elden Ring, and I've been replaying Elden Ring, and I've been experimenting with, that's right, you guessed it, Elden Ring. I have put far too much time into this game, and if you're wondering, have you done a review for this game, OCG? I can tell you that yes, I have. And then if you're wondering, where can we watch this beloved review of yours, OCG? Well, on the Obsessive Compulsive Gaming YouTube channel, of course. Go there, watch it. And this week I have also played Babylon's Fall. Which is better than Elden Ring, according to Jesus? No, really. 8 out of 12 of the apostles agree with me. No, really. 8 out of 12 of the apostles agree with me. Good, I said it right that time. I won't tell you too much about this game, I'll save that for the review, but safe to say it's a fantastic new game from Platinum Games, which just so happens to be one of my favorite game developers. You can download the demo for free, so do it! Do it now! And finally this week, I have been playing Shadow Warrior 3. Not only have I been playing Shadow Warrior 3, I have finished Shadow Warrior 3, and you can look forward to my review once I manage to stop playing Elden Ring. So, there you have it, the games I have been playing this week. Excuse me for 2 seconds, dear viewer, 2 seconds. No, madam, you are not putting that anywhere near my anus. What do you mean, what does anus mean? Anus! No, it's not pronounced anus, it's pronounced anus. Now be gone with you, I have to finish this video. So sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, that's the games I've been playing this week. I hope you've enjoyed this little segment of the podcast. And now it's time for something completely different.
So that was the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer. So thank you all for watching this bit. Gonna have a quick break, and we're gonna come back with this week's news that Obsessive Compulsive Gamer will go through with Bertram. So back in a couple of seconds. Hi, still me, David from One Up Gaming, episode 288. I'm going to go through some news today. Well, I'm not, because I'm lazy and I can't be bothered to do research. So please, Obsessive Compulsive Gamer with your man-slave Bertram, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, this week's best gaming news is coming to you from my #1 favorite brothel. Now, sadly, they do not allow cameras in this place, much as I've tried to have one installed myself, secretly of course. So, over this week's best gaming news according to yours truly will be random pictures of myself.
And me.
And me as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, joined once again by my faithful manservant / Bucktotem Bertram. Say hello, Bertram.
Hello, Bertram.
And like I've already alluded, this is my update on the week's best gaming news. So, without much further ado, let's get up. Wait just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I'll be out in a moment. Madam, can't you see I'm trying to use the toilet here? What's the point of installing a toilet in your brothel if you won't let me take my time when I'm using it? Now clear off. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Some women are so needy. So, item 1 on the agenda. Now apparently, someone has bought SilentHill.com. And I can now confirm for all of you out there who might be wondering, who in their right mind would buy SilentHill.com? That's a website, by the way. Well, I can now confirm that it was me.
Really?
No, not really. But apparently the chap that bought it pulled a rug out from under Konami, who dared to let the domain or website name or whatever expire, and he thought it would be appropriate to post to said website, and I quote, I wish I hadn't designed fucking Pyramid Heads. Well said, though personally, I am quite a big fan of Pyramid Heads. Yes, I like that pointy bit at the top of his head. Most arousing. So that's item 1. Item 2 on the agenda. The Uncharted movie has now crossed $220 million at the global box office. Haha. Well, not only are people appreciating video game movies finally, but apparently lots of people want to see Tom Holland with his top off. Not that I'm saying that's why the movie's made so much money. The movie has made so much money because it's a bloody good video game movie, and has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that it stars Tom Holland, and he spends quite a lot of the movie with his top off. Haha, like Pyramid Head. Most arousing. Item 3 on the agenda. Nier Automata is apparently becoming an anime. Well, haha. Nier Automata is one of my favorite games of all time, developed by Platinum Games and that lunatic Yoko Taro. And as you all know, it's a sequel to the original Nier, which is a kind of sequel spin-off to the Drakengard series.
Drakengard?
Yes, Bertram, Drakengard, a series of video games that probably not a lot of listeners of this will have played, but I suggest that they do. Very good games. Now anyway, apparently Nier Automata is becoming an anime, and all I can say is I hope it's in the tradition of the best anime.
That it has lots of action sequences?
No, that it has lots of cartoon violence and lots of nudity. Haha, I'm thinking of Perfect Blue, my favorite anime of all time. Ooh la la. If you haven't seen Perfect Blue, haha, watch it right away, dear viewer. Just make sure you got the lotion and hankies at the ready. item 4 on the agenda. Well, apparently there isn't an item 4 on the agenda. Where's all the gaming news for this week? What the hell's been going on in the world that possibly it could distract from all of this gaming news? I have absolutely no bloody idea. So, this is far too short. What are we going to do about this, Bertram?
Have a sandwich?
Well, yes, we could do that, but I have a better idea. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is the best gaming news for last week. Enjoy.
OCP, I'm hungry.
I could care less if you're hungry, Bertram, or horny, or even hyperventilating. Can't you see I'm trying to prepare for this bloody video that we're being forced to make by a bloody corporation of tossers and wankers and... Oh shit, you started recording? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, joined once again by my faithful manservant / fucktotem Bertram. Say hello, Bertram.
Hello, Bertram.
And this is when I tell you all about the week's best gaming news here on Up Yours Gaming. I mean, One Up Gaming. So, without much further ado, as my second wife used to say, let's get down to it. Item 1 on the agenda. Street Fighter 6 has been announced by Capcom, and I could care less. I do not give a shit about beat-em-up games. Now, beat-em-off games, that's a completely different matter entirely. Haha. Item 2 on the agenda. And no, for those of you sensitive folks out there, I am not giving you the finger. Because, as you can see, I am holding up 2 fingers. So, item 2 on the agenda. The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask is going to be released on the Nintendo Switch shop thing this coming Friday, the 25th of February, and I could care less. If I want to indulge my fantasy of playing with chaps in green attire, then I will simply play with Robin Hood instead. He's far more interesting than Zelda.
Actually, I think Zelda's the princess. The chap in green is called Link.
I could care less what he's called, Bertram. And while we're on the subject, that is the phrase for today, ladies and gentlemen. I could care less. Item 3 on the agenda. Apparently, Elden Ring spoilers have somehow managed to leak online. And frankly, if I'm being honest, if I'm being completely truthful with you, dear viewer, if I am putting all of my cards on the table, if I am opening that can of worms, if I am speeding a great white shark in the middle of the ocean, I could care less that spoilers for Elden Ring have leaked online. I mean, what can you spoil about the game? That it's hard? Everyone knows that it's hard. The fucking Queen knows it's hard. What could you possibly spoil about Elden Ring? Ugh. Some people have got too much time on their hands. Item 4 on the agenda. The Last of Us television show apparently will not premiere until 2023 at the earliest. And frankly, I could care less. No, wait, I actually do care about this one. What are you talking about not premiering until 2023? I want it now, today. Well, maybe not today because they're still filming it, but I want it as soon as possible. And I am an incredibly impatient man. Just ask my 4th wife. I was so impatient to divorce the bitch that we hadn't even got married yet. That is a true story. So, whoever is making the Last of Us television show, you watch this and you take heed. I want it now. And finally, item 5 on the agenda. There is no item 5 on the agenda. This was a particularly uneventful week as far as video game news goes. Though I did have my colon examined by my local GP, and that was frightfully exciting. What they do is, they lube up their finger and they make you drop your trousers, and then they take said lubed up finger and they jam it all the way up your...
LCG, I'm still hungry.
Bertram, I told you before I could care less if you're hungry, or you're horny, or you're hyperventilating. Just shut up and let me finish this segment of the video. Then you can eat. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. All of the best gaming news of the week, according to yours truly. Now, in the tradition of this podcast, let's go back over to someone who was far less attractive and far less interesting than me. Oh, and don't you dare forget to subscribe to my channel, which I will put in the comments below.
So that was Obsessive Compulsive Gamer. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to have a quick go at the top 40 now. So without further ado, here is the top 40 this week. So first up at number 40, Rust, Lego DC Supervillains, NBA 2K22, Battlefield 2042, Call of Duty, Black Ops Cold War. Number 35, Rayman Legends Definitive Edition. Ooh, that's new in. Sonic Colors Ultimate, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, Big Brain Academy, Brain vs. Brain. At number 30, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, Lego Harry Potter Collection, Red Dead Redemption 2, Forza Horizon 5. Number 25, Super Mario Party, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Riders Republic. Number 20, Super Mario Odyssey, Luigi's Mansion 3, Grid Legends. That's quite a disappointment to come straight in number 18 with a bullet. 17, Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, Ring Fit Adventure. 15 is Just Dance 2022, Fortnite Minty Legends Pack, Far Cry 6, Mario Party Superstars, Grand Theft Auto 5. Number 10, Grand Theft Auto The Trilogy, the Definitive Edition. Number 9, Minecraft. Number 8, Animal Crossing New Horizons. Number 7, Dying Light 2, Stay Human. Number 6, Call of Duty Vanguard. Number 5, Number 5, FIFA 22. Number 4, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Number 3, Pokemon Legends Icarus, whatever it is. Number 2, Horizon Forbidden West. And at number 1, Elden Ring by Bandai Namco Entertainment. Amazing game. Buy it, buy it, buy it. And that's thanks to the Games Press at the GFK Entertainment software charts, all formats. So thank you to them. and that has been me, David, from One Up Gaming. Oh God, me does. So thank you all. It's been me, David. I've just said that, haven't I? Anyway, so thank you, Bertram. Thank you, Obsessive Compulsive Gamer. Me, David. That is it. That is our show this week, 288. So please go to the website, oneupgaming.co.uk. Please go to Patreon, which is patreon.com/OUG. And also you can buy t-shirts from bluecyborg.com. Just search One Up Gaming. Again, the album's out, which is games inspired music. 20% of each sale goes to Child's Play charity. The little USB audio cassette of our podcast is available from audiobooksontape.com. And £1 of each sale goes to the Diabetes UK charity. Just search One Up Gaming with that one. Please use the Amazon links on our website. It helps us. It gives us a small, tiny bit of money every time you use them. It doesn't affect you in one way whatsoever. Facebook, just search One Up Gaming. We're on there. And YouTube, One Up Gaming. We've just gone over 1,000, I think about 1,100 subscribers now. So please subscribe, follow, that sort of thing. We're on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/OUGofficial. If you want to tweet us or follow us on Twitter, yeah. If you want to follow us on Twitter, it's @OUGofficial. And if you want to email us any questions, any comments, it's contact@oneupgaming.co.uk. So please find the podcast, the video podcast on YouTube. Subscribe to us, like us, ring the bell, that sort of thing. And if you're listening to this, please subscribe to us on YouTube, iTunes or Podbean, anything like that. 5 stars, positive feedback. It really helps when people are searching. It helps the algorithms in pushing us up. And that, my friends, is the One Up Game Podcast, episode 288. Thank you. Goodbye.
I bang with One Up Gaming, drop more hits once I'm famous. The best, that's what our aim is. All platforms, what your game is. To the leaderboards are coming. See me in a shooter, I can promise I'll be gunning. When I hit the music, try to swear I'm gonna run it. Conte One Up, you can try, but we done it. Let's go. Alright, let's go to the best place for reviews I know. Xbox One and PS4, Wii U as far as consoles go. They do handheld PCs, merchandise for you and me. Contests that you gotta do. The prizes are for gamers who going hard all day. We really the boys cause you're just that great. Can't lose, there's too much at stake. You're a certified badass when you play.
I bang with One Up Gaming. I bang with One Up Gaming.
I bang with One Up Gaming, drop more hits once I'm famous. The best, that's what our aim is.